This week's episode of the back... Fuck.
Episode of what?
3 years. 3 fucking years. It was a good one too.
Oh, so nervous.
Leave it in for the blooper. Fuck it. This week's episode of the Deck Chair and Yums podcast is brought to you by... It's really gone far enough this time. See? It was a good one.
It was a good one.
But I was nervous because of the political connotations.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something, blah, blah, blah. At wars, mental. World War III's coming. Fucking play the intro, Nev. Fuck it. Yeah, what's up, motherfuckers? We all gonna die. World War III starting. I heard it on TikTok. Must be true.
It is.
Putin is all, I have a big bomb. I will launch bomb at people. And then Netanyahu's all, I have same accent as Putin because Mickey doesn't know what I sound like.
What about Xi Jinping? What's he say?
He's actually from Aucknacoy. So I would never insinuate that he can't say R's and L's the right way or anything,
right, okay.
because that would be wrong.
That's weird.
You're all very welcome back to another episode of the Deck Chair and Yums podcast with me, Mickey Bartlett, aka Deck Chair, and him, Connor Keys, aka Yums. And for the second week in a row, we've got Taylor Robertshaw, aka Passenger Seat, fucking tagging along. Because it's you have to have a seat name.
Yeah, because Deck Chair.
Deck Chair, Yums, and then your Passenger Seat.
Thank you.
Because that's who you've been sitting for the last week. Maybe, you know what I mean.
We've noticed from the camera angles.
Yeah.
Camera angles? Oh, from where?
Every time somebody's videoing you, obviously it's from the passenger seat.
Man, I'm not going to have anybody video me not at the wheel of the Audi.
I'm surprised you don't have a fucking 4K GoPro installed just to capture all the journeys.
I was going to, but I drive too fast. I don't want to catch myself speeding. Fucking
incriminating evidence.
zipping about in that wee
Hairdresser's car.
It's not a hairdresser's car, it's a fucking manly car. It has black wheels and a spoiler. When you press a button, it comes out like James Bond.
Yeah.
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 Men can be hairdressers.
It's a male hairdresser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, they can be. They can be hairdressers.
They can be.
And then they drive that.
And they drive that.
I don't know if you know about this, Taylor, but men can be whatever the fuck we want to be. All right. Stop objectifying us.
That's true.
We don't like it.
And they can be hairdressers.
Yeah. But I'm a comedian, so it's a comedian's car.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's funny car.
Also, last night, that's just,
funny,
I mean,
funny,
just
yeah,
just to really, before we actually go any further, last night I almost had to fight crimes, remember? Halloween night, obviously in Lurgan, a lot of fireworks going off, we hope. Do you know what I mean? Because it reminded me of the 90s. Dogs barking, people screaming. And we like...
What age were you in the 90s?
Me?
When the trouble was
When you near called it the war. You near said when the war was over, it was the trouble. It wasn't a war, Connor. Do you know what I mean?
It's conflict, actually.
It was a dark times, but by God, we were happy. Huh? Jeez, the smell of burning buses. Sorry, you can't understand a word we're saying.
Yeah.
No, so last night we heard like a right big crash. That was a skid, so I'll do that again.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That was good. The first one
much
sounded
better. First one sounded like a cat.
The first one sounded like Tim the Toolman Taylor being perplexed.
Yeah. Sounded like there was too much water in the sump.
What he said. Yeah. So obviously we were like, I went into high alert mode. I'm like, get behind me. Taylor, get back. Stop crying, I said.
Did he have
You'll be,
nunchucks in hand?
no, but I almost grabbed the home defense katana. And this is exactly what happened. Don't be trying to change what happened. So we
go ahead with
Yeah.
Mickey. So then we'll get the truth. And say
I looked out the window because I sensed that trouble was afoot.
You did.
Okay. And then Taylor was like, oh, can I have a look? And I was like, get back, woman. Get back.
You're very manly in your when you talk.
I can only do.
He does, yeah.
You know I've got a limited repertoire of impressions.
Oh, shut up! What are you talking about?
But they're all pretty
Mr.
much
fucking 40 countries fucking impersonator.
Mr. 40 countries. It's actually Monsieur 40 countries. If you don't mind.
Monsieur. too.
Essentially, looked out the window, saw that there was a car crash, thought that I was like, it's probably someone diffing. Then I had to explain diffing. And then we heard a woman scream and a car drive off. And now this bit's true. Why are you looking at me
I'm
like it's not
listening
true?
to you tell the story.
She's listening to me like
Just
the first time it
waiting for when
happened,
I can-
as if I'm lying.
First time I've heard this.
And I was like, I'll just drive around and see what's happened. Right? Part of it was nosiness. The other part was
Batman, because you're in the
Batman.
Yeah,
Heard a woman scream. I was like, I'll jump into the right.
Absolutely. Signal
And then
up in the sky.
I was driving around the corner to see what happened. Suddenly thought to myself, fuck, I hope nothing has happened. Because I'm wearing Crocs.
Oh shit! So you put the spoiler up and then
But the Crocs,
They're in sport mode.
they're in sport mode.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, one was in sport mode, the other was in attack mode.
oh shit! Right. Oh fuck.
Yeah. So you wear them back to front, so it looks like you've got fucking heels for toes. It scares the fuck out of people. Peter, what's wrong with that guy's feet? Is he a witch from Roald Dahl's The Witches? Motherfucker, he got no toes. He's got squares. And then a karate boy, and I go, who's fucking next? Turns out somebody just hit a lamppost. But knocked it right down. Yeah.
Scream still
That's
unexplained.
more like a sign of a lamppost. So the fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. That's a Halloween lamppost.
But legit scream.
Yeah, but when we heard the bang, and I went out the window and I was sticking my head out like this, and he goes, "Don't let them see us." No, he said, "So you're talking too loud. You're talking too loud." I'm like, "Shut the fuck up."
I went, keep your fucking head down, the men have a gun.
Yeah.
No, I did. I was like,
Yeah.
hide. I was like, have you got your flash on? Have you got your flash on?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
This is when you realise how famous Mickey thinks he is in Lurgan.
Yeah.
Listen, don't let them see me.
It's not about fame, it's about where I live, but it's dodgy as fuck.
So far away.
My eyes were bad too. I was like, I don't even know what kind of car that is.
We don't know what's like. We didn't have the explanation of the scream yet. We couldn't see what was happening.
It could have been Halloween based.
Yeah. Well, I was also in Lurgan, as you know, on Saturday night. I didn't hit no lampposts. But
Is that what the flood was caused? Because you were in a suit jacket and just vaginas gushed everywhere.
you saved yourself at the end there. I don't know where you were going with that one. Nev thought
Wait,
to
what did
see
you think
it.
I was going to say?
I don't know, but I thought it
Like
was
you
going
got
to
in
be...
a bath and the water all came out?
yeah,
I wasn't going to
something
make a fat joke like that.
I thought there was a fat joke coming. I thought, did I swim in the canal?
There is no canal. There's no canal
There is
there.
no, but-
It's a lock.
Oh, it's a lock. We lock of canals. So yeah, in the Woodville for the Black Cat Club because somebody wasn't there.
Don't say somebody wasn't there. I was double booked by somebody that wasn't me.
Yeah. So, but anyway, it was fantastic night. So we got the Kenny. Shout out to Kenny, fucking hosting everything. Yeah, a good crowd.
Were you in the Woodville sober?
I was a little bit sober.
I think you might be the only man who's ever been in there sober.
It was rough. Well, I say sober. I had no drink. But now that's when I met a couple of people. This is where I met working class Lurgan people. I'd never met working class Lurgan people before.
Excuse me.
You know some, do you?
I am a work. I don't want to get into this
anyway,
game. See
because,
this?
do you know what I'm saying, Taylor? You would have known it when you go out. The working class of Lurgan talk like they're working class from Lurgan.
Yeah.
They don't talk like.
How did the talk do the impression?
Bar.
It's not no bar. It's no bar.
No bar.
Hey lad, keep well.
That stuff.
See, that's. Do you know how I know? I had to teach myself
so
to
you had-
speak
you-
like this.
yes, 'cause you observed.
Because my normal accent like that there. Well,
No,
I mean, like,
you,
well.
you observe.
Oh, you all right? How'd you get in there? Aye, you fucking good, man. Fucking, you love it, you cunt. You fucking, you did. I smell your blood.
Yeah. So do you know the people? I'm sure there's people in Perth who think they're better than the people of Perth.
I didn't know he was masking that.
Oh yeah, yeah. So he,
Yeah, you did.
you kind of. I don't know what you call them in Perth. The people who lose their accent for somewhere else. We call them cunts, but I don't know what you call them.
No, you don't. You call them
Fancy.
Fancy. Yeah. So fancy.
Don't you fucking hang on a second here.
No.
Right.
Just, anyway, what I'm saying
couple
is,
of things going on because you're fucking bogan scum, right? And I know you don't talk like that.
What with this shirt? Are you serious?
Do you know what I mean? We're fucking
we'll talk about
Toadfish
that.
Becky. Yeah, all over my girlfriend's daddies. Fucking, never been so turned on in my life. But I know you don't talk to like you fucking drop a cats can't.
Yeah.
And you don't talk like that because you work for the community, and there's no fucking way you're getting as far ahead in government as you are talking. Well, these boys fucking full shock.
I don't talk like that, but I know.
Yeah. So just because I've also been around and had to change my accent a bit so people can understand me, doesn't mean I'm not working class. I'm working class as fuck. My roof's leaking.
Yeah. In your Audi TT or
No, in my
sorry.
fucking one bedroom flat.
Oh,
Flat attached to other people's houses, not like you in the countryside with your acres of land and you're fucking, I might convert the barn into a fucking disco or a studio or something. Oh, me, only working class. Hey, God bless me.
no.
Creator, Jesus, me, working class. Like with a hair salon attached to the garage. I'm fucking working class now. Hey,
I tell people.
is that a Ralph Lauren hoodie? Suck my dick.
I am glad. I am glad to have worked my way out of the working class.
And
You know, that's the way it is. I didn't have the opportunities you had. I had to work.
what opportunities?
For them,
What opportunities? Just a
just
God-given gift of talent.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because I'm.
Alan,
Do you know what I mean? Do you know why I'm funny? Here,
This is like,
the only
shouldn't-
reason I'm funny.
I
is
shouldn't sit in the middle.
you shouldn't be in the middle of this because this is
Sorry,
not fair.
You just get back. The only reason I'm funny is because of the adversity I've faced in my life.
Yeah.
I didn't get braces. I was 17. I was 19 actually.
Right.
University was a nightmare.
Just wore a belt. But listen, the good.
You're a dick. That's the stupidest fucking joke in the world, and I walked right into it.
You walked right into it.
I'm working class as a motherfucker.
No, I know.
I had the same school bag for 6 years in a row. Do you have any idea how
But it was
fucking
Versace?
No. Do you have any idea how fucking embarrassing it was to go into upper sixth with a Spider-Man school bag? You don't know. You don't know what it was like. I had to get my clothes from the army surplus shop. Yeah, going to school dressed as a fucking Japanese admiral. That's a Roy Walker joke. Still a good one though. Doesn't matter. Fuck you. Right?
Anyway, so yes, I got to meet the working class of Lurgan, and they're fucking sound people.
That's not what
That
you were
was another
saying.
thing.
That's not what you said before the camera started.
That's the other thing that's different than you.
That's no. Don't, why are
they
you being
had-
such a bitch to me? In
They
this?
no.
I ran that
I
kidney
told
beans.
you because I fucking payback because I had to stand as a fucking zombie hosting a fucking show because you decided to double.
The only reason you were standing as a zombie is because you fucking weren't drinking, right? And I know
Well,
what
that
you're
was
up to.
zombified. I'm maybe
Did you just say Islamified?
zombified.
Oh.
Sorry.
Because I was like, fucking what a time of it. Fucking
No.
Allah Akbar.
And I had to judge a fancy dress competition, which was also
Probably easy for you to do because that's not fancy because
Hard
I'm
work.
middle class.
And then
What were you wearing? A £1,000 jacket and a cravat?
No, I was wearing a suit actually and a meatloaf shirt.
What's the suit cost?
The suit cost £650 plus VAT.
Plus VAT.
That's very fancy.
Yes, thank you.
The fucker
That's
has a
what exactly.
£1,000 suit.
Yeah.
Him there. Slagging off me.
Do you know it's like do you know like when Wayne Rooney got a load of money? I don't know what to do. You know what I mean? I'm the
Yeah.
same. When you come from that area, you have nothing. You just like, oh fucking.
Yeah, by the way, you're welcome for all that money.
Fuck up. So
I'm at chief from all that stress. Because I'm working class and my sheets are made of lanolin and wire. Just sleep in a barbed wire fence just to get relaxed. Just, don't even have a bed. Slipping. Do you know I'm so working class? I sleep in a puddle of piss. It's also probably because I'm diabetic. What am I doing?
I don't know. But anyway, thank you to the Black Cat Club.
okay?
That was great. By the way, shout out to Aqua Tofana, who are a band from Lurgan who are unreal. You should go and definitely check them out. The lead singer has a set of pipes on her that I haven't fucking. It's been maybe years since I've heard somebody as strong as that.
Yeah.
A drummer who was fucking Jimi Hendrixon on the drums.
Playing guitar?
So he was.
Play guitar on the drums? Set fire to the drums. Died at 27.
Keep going.
Choking
What else
his
did Jimmy
vomit?
do? What else did Jimmy do? What else did he
Woodstock.
do? No. What else? What was he famous for?
Purple Haze.
No.
That's not him.
No. It is him, yeah.
He had a
But-
voodoo child.
He did, but
He
that
did.
wasn't it. Anyway, so he was.
No, I
No,
got-
stop it.
Yep.
Yeah, excuse me while I kiss
was-
this guy. I
What is happening?
I have no idea.
so basically he was a left-handed drummer playing the drums right-handed,
Right.
so he didn't have to get them changed around for himself. He was able to flick it. Nev knows. Very good.
See, if you should have said
But I,
Rocky 2, because you know I would
I
have
had
got that.
to shout out Andy and Chris and the Bonnevilles, obviously as always. But I had to go over to Chris and go, Chris, what is going on there? Why does it look so strange? He's left-handed playing on the right. I was like, oh, okay, because everything was all over the place, but his foot was still. Anyway, that was interesting. So Aqua Tofana, go and see them. Very, very good.
It's great that somebody was. No, I was going to try and make another working class joke about music, but you know what? It wasn't going to be funny and it didn't make sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We
good-
went to
it's good,
Galway.
yeah.
I drank 12 pints of Guinness and then shat for a full day.
Oh,
A full day.
but Guinness is good. Like down there is a
No,
little
but
bit.
you know I can't have it because of my wee gluten intolerance.
We had 12.
It was about 12, wasn't it? I don't remember how many drinks we
Did
had.
you have 12 as well?
No. I stuck to the Coronas.
Oh, you were wise.
Yeah.
But it was matching us all like round for round. So we were supposed to go to a medieval banquet as a treat. Got to Galway and went, we're going to be 5 minutes late. Fuck it. Let's start drinking.
So you were shitting coal for a day.
Man, it was bad. I think you were still asleep when I farted and I counted for 13 seconds.
I was passed out. Yeah.
It was bad. Like, and then
The noise woke her up, but the smell knocked her out.
oh, it was awful. Like we had 3 naps, and the day after, I've never been so hungover in my fucking life. Going to a hotel buffet breakfast, definitely still drunk.
And he's just finding that we found some photos from us from the night that you don't remember. It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
me with a, what was it, a deer mask on?
Oh yes, I've seen that.
No memory.
Hammered.
Yeah. Great
maybe.
time though. It's a good
Galway.
time.
What do you think of Galway?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
This is quite.
Sorry. Did I see another castle?
Although we will go to a castle at any point. There is a
Yeah,
castle.
we went to Blarney
No
Castle.
shame.
And we're going to talk about that in a
And if you
second.
try to shame me, I will.
No. Oh, Taylor.
I will.
Oh, Taylor. Oh, Taylor. I would never shame you.
Listen, I'm a working class man. I like to see how the other half live. All right? The closest I can ever get to more than one bedroom at this point in my life is to go to an abandoned castle. All right?
Oh,
Where
my
people were all
God.
wearing Ralph Lauren hoodies. And I thought to myself, well, Connor would love it here.
What you're making that man do is exactly what that man would spend hours slagging people for.
Yeah.
Not true.
Absolutely fucking
He
No,
loves
no, no.
a good history though.
Absolutely.
I am a big fan of the art history, right? L'histoire, as they say in France, which is an old country, right? And genuinely, like the only thing I would make fun of people for doing it for is if it was on a busy day, queuing up to go to stuff like that. Fucking grow up. But when you go and there's no one there, fucking beautiful thing.
Oh yeah.
Blarney Castle. You been to Blarney Castle?
No.
It's in
It's
Ireland, like
more than a castle.
I've been to Castle Blaney.
different.
No. Okay.
No,
It's more than a castle. It's the grounds.
Right.
it's
There's
man,
so much going on.
Yeah.
as someone who loves a bit of puff, I fully advise you drive down there without smoking any weed. Smoke weed and then go for a wee walk around
Through the jungle walk.
Blarney. You will lose your shit.
There's waterfalls.
And we had to walk up this big because the Blarney Stones there. We didn't do that shit. We're not kissing Blarney Stones.
Yeah, we're not
That's
doing-
just so you know, I haven't changed that much. When there was cunts hanging upside down to kiss a stone to get the gift of the gab,
Disgusting.
she was like, "What's the gift of the gab?" And I went, "We're comedians. We'll have it." I said, "Keep going." And then walking up the big stone steps, which again didn't know we were doing that. I started farting.
It's a very small, narrow.
Where is Blarney?
Cork,
Is it Cork?
yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I never actually knew where it
because
was.
we finished up in Galway and then drove across to Cork
Okay.
just for the crack.
Free crack.
And then we did go to one castle.
Never been to Cork in my life.
Have you not?
Never.
It's
I've always wanted to go.
it's Cork. I think County Cork's beautiful. The city's like any other city down south.
All right. Okay.
There's old bits, and then there's new fancy Celtic Tiger bits.
Right.
But then because there's no money left, you don't know which bit you're in. It seems to be now they just fire a load of neon lights around the newer bits.
Right.
And go,
okay.
that's the new stuff over there. That was built with the money from Germany. It's only 100-year-old. That's the new bit of the town. That bit over there, that's the old bit of the town. And it's just a man holding a chicken. He's been here since 1842. He hasn't moved. Isn't a day's work on him. But he does put up lights when everyone's asleep.
I seen you were in Cork and I thought, fuck, that here's a way to see if there's any of them parcels of cocaine fucking still floating about the beach.
From young offenders. Oh, that happened in real life,
That
didn't it?
happened recently, yeah. West Cork had fucking loads of coke was fucking either seized off it or dropped, or boys were throwing things out. So just like in Donegal, there was the same thing happened. Do you remember we were talking about it in the podcast a couple of months ago? In Donegal, a load of like parcels of cocaine were obviously
Parcels. Okay.
like dropped off the fucking, some boat was being served, so but they washed up on shore. One guy found like, was it a kilo? And then like the following night there were just like groups of 4 or 5 lads just randomly wandering around the countryside, all just hoping to find.
But that's the literal plot of the Young Offenders.
Oh, is it?
The movie.
I've never seen it now.
I just love the idea that Cork is our fucking Colombia. You say hello to my little friend there, Mo.
Cartel fada.
Yeah, never get high after load and supply, you know. That's rule number 1 there. Don't be at that. I told you to tell him you worked in a sanitarium. How would I get a scar like that eating vagina?
A Cork boy and coke must be fucking mental.
It sounds exactly the same. Burns the back of your throat, apparently.
Why do you sound like an Irish Kermit?
That's how the Cork sounds. I've never even thought of that. That's what Cork is.
An Irish Kermit.
Irish Kermit the Frogs.
That's very fucking true, actually.
That is very true. And Donegal's Miss Piggy. Oh, Jesus, now. Oh, God, what are we going to do? Oh, no. Oh, I've had a wild load of cocaine there. That's Derry, isn't it? That's Derry, actually, yeah.
Derry Donegal, you're getting close into it. So have you been able to differentiate between the accents on the different areas? No?
Oh, a little. No. I don't know.
You should be able to tell the difference between north and south.
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
You're just like, okay. Do they all genuinely? Because I know my I have American friends, and they would think they all just sound the same.
If they're like doing, if it's pretty strong,
Mm-hmm.
it's I can tell. But if sometimes people just don't have a strong accent, I would say. Am I right or wrong? Do I even listen? I don't know.
Yeah.
No,
Because I mean, you could go in Tyrone. You could go 20 miles either direction from Oma, and there's different accents.
but I couldn't tell the difference in Tyrone accents. But I know that.
But you know a difference between Oma and Strabane.
No,
A Strabane accent. Ronan Boy, that one's like so like nearly Derry.
sound the same musicians.
All right.
But also, I've talked to other Australians that when I talk, they go, "Oh, Mickey Bartlett, oh Jesus."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what you think I sound like?
Would you have that vibe of everybody you meet, sort of thing,
Well,
like the diddly dee?
yeah.
Do you think I sound like a leprechaun?
No, like when I
you
first
look like
met
a
you.
leprechaun.
Yeah.
You sound like a well-educated.
Hang on a second. Let the woman finish. I want to
sorry.
hear. When you first met me,
It's
you heard,
not a
"Oh, my
big
lucky charms,
deal.
oh Jesus."
I didn't.
Didn't
I
help
mean,
you were kicking your feet.
you didn't move your arms like that, but
That's true. Yeah. I was holding 2 drinks.
yeah,
These are both for me.
yeah. I just thought that's definitely Irish somehow. Yeah.
Yeah, it's because I was doing the ha ha
Yeah.
ha. Oh, I'll take it, Ireland. Oh, do you like tarmac? I've loads of it.
The shade of red on
Yeah.
the face would probably have given it away as well.
I
Yeah.
knew you shouldn't have wore this top. I told you that.
No, that's
I'm very
No, I
patriotic.
mean
He's
when you're
not-
in Australia,
yeah.
like when you're sunburned.
Oh,
Yeah.
I haven't. I don't think I've actually been out in the sun in Australia because anytime I've been there it's for gigs and I usually sleep all day.
you're about to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fa la 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 la.
Yeah.
Sunburn.
That's right.
Looking forward to it.
SPF
Christmas.
100.
What, 100? Oh, SPF 100. I thought you said it's going to be 100, like boiling.
It's going to be boiling, but
Oh, hundreds. Yeah.
SPF.
That's more than boiling.
More 100 is more than boiling. I'm having a stroke. Sorry.
Celsius, yeah.
Did you say 100 degrees Celsius is boiling point?
No.
Celsius.
Celsius? No.
What is it?
Oh, Mikey.
Oh no. What is
It's
it?
not 100 degrees.
I think you're thinking of boiling water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100 degrees. Is
I
that
guess
where
it-
water boils at 100?
No.
Yeah.
does it boil
I
at?
thought it was boils at 100.
It does.
100.
100 Celsius?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking Fahrenheit there.
Fuck.
Why
Sorry,
did I
sorry.
think water had a different temperature?
No, sorry.
measurement?
Fahrenheit I was thinking of was sorry. So
I nearly threw up there.
oh,
So
sorry.
I was like,
sorry.
I'm going to have to fucking rethink everything I've ever thought.
No,
Well,
sorry.
now
sorry.
I have to because I didn't think water.
No,
And
I'm
why did
thinking
you
of-
two stay so fucking quiet for so long? As
Because
well?
I was so
like,
confused
they all
going-
know.
My
I was so
brain
confused
was
going, why do you
frozen.
not know what I was sorry.
Yeah.
So I actually went the reason why I thought it was Fahrenheit because in my head I was like, oh, I've done 104 Fahrenheit. But
Oh, right.
that was like
What's 104 Fahrenheit in
it's about
Celsius?
41, 42 or something like
That's probably sometimes.
pretty hot,
That's what it
yeah.
would be
that. So
like.
it's hot. Sorry, that's where the Fahrenheit stuck in my head. I was like,
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see if I can experience any of Australian summer without going into full Irish mode, which is pints eye.
well,
We're getting drunk today, yes?
It's
Every day.
Christmas.
Yeah, it's
You're on
warm.
holidays and you're in the sun. You're going to be fucking
Yeah.
steaming.
I'm also Mickey Bartlett. Nice to meet you.
I don't want to say that, in front of me.
She doesn't know secrets. Yeah, no, I am looking. I'm looking. I think I'll be all right. I've been to Dubai.
Yeah,
Right.
you've been to hot countries before.
I've been to
Yeah.
loads of warm places.
You're
Yeah.
a big
Do you know
boy
what I mean?
now. You can
Yeah,
do
I've travelled the world. Hey,
Yeah.
Factor 50 on you.
aye, just run between the shadows like
Yeah.
Gollum.
We'll talk about it when you've experienced it, and then
Yeah, then we'll see. Then.
yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm afraid.
Well, I'm afraid that you won't be affected, and then I'll just look like the little bitch here that lives there.
No, to be fair, if I will have to wear a burqa because I've got sunburn in this country before, like blistered in about 15, 16 degrees.
How are you going with there's no ozone layer
Oh yeah, right enough.
or thinning?
I do have awful fair skin.
Yeah.
It's cleared up now, but it's a foreskin joke, everybody.
It was.
Huh? Everybody in the 212, put your motherfucking foreskins.
Back to me.
I got nothing. I got nothing.
Nothing. Taylor, we were talking the last day about you liking the rain
Yes.
because it's
Yes.
new to you. I was watching, what was I watching? Planet Earth. And I started thinking about Australia.
Yeah.
And I think about the fact that I didn't tell you this, did I? I was mouse hunting for a few days. So I was sitting in my shed of truth, having a little smoke. The night or two before we went into the shed with you, but I didn't tell you. And a wee friend crawled along
The eaves
the DVDs.
of the West Wing.
And and so I knew I had mice, so I had to set traps. Caught 5 fucking mice
Seriously?
How big?
every day, 5 days in a row. That's what a family of
5 mice a day?
5 mice for 5 days in a row, as in one a day.
okay.
But I had a family living in the fucking shed of me now. Number one,
Stoned
are they
as
the most
fuck.
stoned monkeys you've ever fucking heard of, or monkeys, stoned mice you've ever
One
heard of in your
tiny
life.
bit of cheese, they're like, oh, I'm fucking starving,
But
man.
here's the thing: the trap was bought. I didn't even know apart from him, but I was like, oh, that's Mr. Bojangles. I didn't realize I had a mouse problem, but Emer had a mouse living in her car.
Right?
So every morning she would get up and the dashboard had wee fucking pellets and mouse shit. And she was like, where the fuck? And they hoovered the car, they validated it, they couldn't find the wee fucking thing. So we had to buy a mouse trap, and Mousetrap got him with a wee bit of chocolate.
Chocolate's the key.
Chocolate's
the
the
key.
one. So
It's not cheese. We don't even like cheese.
Wee bit of dairy milk, and it was done. So I just took the trap and put it. I thought, I'll put it in. I didn't even put any more bait in it, whatever was left. I mean, the tiniest. And it attracted that wee tiny crumb attracted 5 mice in a row. That's how munched out of it they were.
I mean, that's absolutely.
I think they're
That's-
just
They were so stoned. They were like,
Yeah.
anything will do.
desperate.
Yeah, I'll risk death. I don't care.
That,
I seen Freddie been taken out yesterday. He's dead. I don't care. I'm still going to try for
I
it.
think one of them mice is stoned as fuck. Here's Thomas. Oh, you get the fuck out of here, man. Oh, dude, I can't fucking walk. Have you got a tail?
So, since then,
Oh, hang on. Don't you're high and anything you see in your peripheral freaks you the fuck out. Taking mice are like, what's me?
You see a shadow.
Forgot I had a tail there. What are these fucking things? Just look at its own whiskers. Like, I thought I had a
now,
mouse.
the reason why I'm asking you about it, so now what happens is I go out the door. I'm only literally going to step out to do something. I'm like, close the door. Emer's shouting.
Yeah.
Mice. And I'm like, you're not getting the like, you don't understand. Mice.
Yeah.
They're not standing like a fucking army squadron outside the door going, he's left it open, go, go, go.
They're
And I'm
not
like,
Jehovah's Witnesses. Like,
They've got the stick with a little bag at the back. Just there's one mouse.
fucking wee mouse Mormon badges on them. Have you heard the good word? Well, fuck it, doesn't matter.
They worship Mickey and Minnie. But anyway, so that's what, so then I got to thinking, I thought, imagine you had actual worries of actual wildlife problems.
Yeah.
So I thought about Australia. I was
Yeah.
watching last night and the amount of fucking, like,
Yeah.
yeah. So what is the common, like, for an Australian, what do you have to be concerned about that we wouldn't think about? Our biggest problems are mice, obviously a rat.
Protestants.
Yes.
Protestants.
What are those?
Yeah, you don't
like
see,
rats.
you only see them. You only see them. You only see them at night time or the summer.
But they will go into your house.
But even
For
things
chocolate?
like even things like badgers and stuff like that, we
Yeah.
don't, because they're nocturnal. They're not like raccoons in America that come into the garden looking
Yeah.
for food. So what do you have to be like? What are you taught from a young child?
Yeah.
This is what you have to look out for.
So one of the big things is whenever you're putting your shoes on, you always have to tap out your boots, your shoes, every time, every morning. Because I grew up sort of in a more of a rural area, so it was a lot like in a wooden house. But yes, you always have to shake your boots because it's probably like a spider. Usually there's a spider in there sometimes, like
Like
just be
deadly.
safe.
They're all deadly, aren't they?
No, probably, or maybe like a redback, which depending on your age could be deadly. But generally, just a spider.
Depending on your age, and we have fucking
Like if you're
just kill everything.
so you just get used to always tapping out your boots if they've been sitting there for a bit too long.
Okay.
And sometimes, speaking of opening the door, when we used to live in a town called Bullsbrook, we used to get the big huntsman spiders. You probably heard of the huntsman?
I've heard of them. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not poisonous, but
Alright.
they can get quite
They're
large.
huge. Like, okay.
So they could hurt you when they bite. There's just no poison. But they used to, when they have their babies, they have thousands of babies just on their backs. That makes them look bigger. And sometimes you couldn't see them, but they would like wait at the top of the door and just sit, like not on purpose, but you slide the door open. And my dad, he opened the door one time and he opened it and this spider with all its babies just dropped on his shoulder and just went down his back. And so now whenever it would open the sliding door, you just do the check.
I've opened the sliding door in your house about 100 times and you didn't tell me that was a fucking thing.
And did you
Yeah.
ever wish you never
This was
asked
in
the
the-
question?
This was more in the bush. This is more of a bushland.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So
So when you say bushland, you like for us the country. So in the countryside, okay.
Yeah.
And then, but is that taught? Because like, there's very few things we have to be worried about here.
Yeah.
But yet, there's a lot of people worried about animals.
Yeah,
mice and stuff like that. I mean, a mouse obviously is nothing to use compared to like a
Yeah.
fucking spider that can kill you.
Yeah, I mean, like there's only the smaller the spiders are usually the ones in where I live that can kill you, like the whitetail, as an adult.
So like you can see these spiders, like you've seen them. You
Yeah.
go, oh, that's a.
They're quite common, yeah.
But they're not overly aggressive, are they? Unless you're like fucking with them.
They're only like, this big, and there's lots of
How do you rest? How do you sit still?
Like this.
yeah. Oh, we've got like the wolf spiders as well. I remember when I was younger, because we have like the dry bark on the tree. I was leaning on a tree, and my brother said, "Don't move," and I just because it blended in with the bark, and it was this furry grey giant spider just next to my hand. Didn't do anything, obviously, it was fine, but they're just so blended in to the
I
bushland.
think that spider thought your hand was a naked spider.
Yeah,
He's
he's
like, hello,
like,
madame. Enchanté. Yeah, we had to do it.
8 legs doing
Yeah,
it.
you had to do it 4 times because of all the eyes.
So that's I'm gonna go home and rationalize with my wife and go, listen, don't worry about a mouse. You
Yeah.
could be dealing with
Yeah.
a white-tailed spider.
I-
Snakes.
Or a
Yeah,
spider that
snakes are
blends
the
in with a
other
tree.
next thing, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I heard a wee
Snakes.
mouse.
Oh, yeah,
with
snakes
snakes.
are
Yeah.
Yeah. Summer is
Is it true like the urban myth of toilets with snakes coming up, or is that?
not so much where I'm? There's probably more of the other side, more tropical, like pythons. But where just in WA, that's not so common. But you get more of the you're bushwalking or walking on a path, or you're riding a bike. You might just have one. Oh shit! Do that. Slither out.
off the
Yeah. So and
They've
so,
all got podcasts. Thank you.
yeah. Anyway, that's what. Yeah. Otherwise, you always learn to walk making lots of noise. So always stamp really loud because it scares them off. It's one thing.
This is what I knew. I knew there had to be things that you were,
Yeah.
because the same thing in America. They're like, again, they deal with actual predators like cougars and all that sort of
They
shit.
got worse predators than Australia, I reckon. For the
Yeah,
land.
Yeah.
for,
There's
for,
cougars
for
in Lurgan.
domestic, I mean, obviously in the wild there's different things, but
Bears and
domestically,
cougars.
bears and cougars.
Can't
and,
even camp.
Pumas and all that sort of shit.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Everybody
so-
missed what I said, but there's cougars in Lurgan.
Oh, right, sorry.
One
I
followed
met
me
a
home
couple
one
on,
night.
I met a couple on Saturday night.
Get back! Get back!
Doesn't work.
Squirt. Get back! I'll tell your husband. Get back.
I also met a boy in Lurgan on Saturday night who said he met you, and then he showed me a photo of you two together. And he said he's a fan of the podcast, and that he told you that he would smoke me under the table.
Oh,
What was his name?
From
I don't know,
From
but
court?
I remember. Yeah, from Courthouse. Yeah, I remember.
Oh yeah.
Specsavers. Is it worth
Yeah.
Specsavers?
Because
It
because
works. Is that what,
I think it's the same person.
Oh, okay.
yeah, I think it's because I remember
Did
going.
Mickey not tell you? I was like, no, I didn't. No.
I did forget to tell you that because
doesn't matter, 'cause I
He
remember.
did tell me that, and I went, "Do not dance with the devil, my friend."
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to break it to him, like, but
Yeah.
in fairness to his mates, they were all there going. They just looked at him and went, "Fuck you." One of the boys went, "If you can handle more than 2 bong hits, you can more than him." And I was like, "Ah, sorry, okay." I thought that was just all talk.
It scared me that he thought he was up to the challenge. I was like, "You will lose your mind.
Yeah, yeah,
You will lose your fucking mind."
yeah. The challenge has not been accepted. I wouldn't be want to be responsible for what may happen.
No, but he was
Anyway.
very nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was my wildlife question. I was watching Planet Earth last night. I don't know if you've been watching it.
Well,
yet, but
I just speaking of because I thought I had a wee mouse like the week before you came over.
Yeah.
Have I told you that I thought I had a mouse?
Yeah.
Yeah, forget you're not afraid of it. You're Australian. I was like, Jesus Christ, my house is stinking. And I bought the wee electronic things that piss them off. So I think they went to the next door slot because it hasn't been back since.
I don't know if they work.
It seems to have worked.
Emer came home with because I asked her obviously to get a mouse trap for the car, and she came home and I was like, "What the fuck?" And it was like this size. I was like,
The trap?
"It was a rat trap."
Oh yeah, mouse will just wriggle
I
straight out.
wouldn't fucking set that off of a stand. Never met a fucking mouse. The size of the fucking thing was fucking huge.
I've told you the story before. Whenever I came home once, where was I working? I think I worked in Next or something because I was still living with my parents.
When you were working class.
Yeah,
Okay.
But I'm still working class. I lived with my mum and dad until I was 33, 4, 5.
So it's a working class thing to do.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's how working class I am. Man, old school working class, fucking the whole 3 generations of one family. That's the famine times. That I
I
know.
was going to say, we're not talking about the 1850s.
I went to,
here,
I went,
but-
well, yeah, well, it's Lurgan, so it's we were behind the times. Anyway, I came home one night and my mum was running on the spot in the kitchen, going, "Close that fucking door! Close the fucking door!" So I closed the front door. She went, "Not that fucking door, the living room fucking door." And I closed the living room door. They've got holes in the doors. They've got French panes. Fuck, it doesn't work. Doors or windows, we can't. There was no carpet, I swear to God. I swear to God. There's no hot water in it, but anyway. So I looked in the living room and there's a wee mouse running. It was a wee. Do you know when you see a wee mouse on its own, you go, "Oh, it's not hurting anybody. Like it's a cute wee thing." So she was like, "You're gonna have to do something." I was like, "I'm not fucking doing it. Wait till Daddy gets home. I can't. I've got drama. I've got taekwondo and fencing." And my dad came home and he got
between mates, foreign exchanges.
like, I've got crochet.
Fencing,
I've
actually,
got
her name
crochet
is.
class, mummy. How dare you? Get one of the staff to do it. When my dad came home from his working class man's job of just welding stuff, and it was a typical thing. Like he'd done a 12-hour shift and he was fucking knackered. Which is like, "Paddy, here's the mouth," and I remember he just went, "For fuck's sake!"
You see, now I was you in a past life. I like a big elephant. If a mouse came in, I was on top of the sofa going, "Get that fucking thing away!" Until you have to deal with a woman pestering you for it, the fear turns to anger.
That's why you
So
need to
now
get yourself, that's
I
why you
make
need to
your
get yourself an
dad-
Australian woman.
No,
Like Taylor, get it.
no.
You've thrown spiders out for me already.
I did. It
In Lurgan.
was just a daddy long leg.
My youngest brother, Cheese, shout out to Cheese, has a severe phobia of daddy long legs.
Yeah.
And it's my favourite thing. Just
What,
to
the
grab
little
them,
skinny-
just throw them in
So
the face.
little. Yeah.
They're the wee cute ones.
And when you pick out the wee legs, and I'll go,
Yeah.
Well, sorry, I'll finish this mouse story and we'll talk
Sorry.
about spiders in a
Sorry.
second. So, my dad had, because we lived in the countryside, so there was always mice, so he was always stocked up on fucking traps and poison, stuff like that. And he put this, and it was a full dish of poison, right? But because he was like, that's more humane, because he can't fucking kill an animal. He shot a bird once by accident with a BB gun, he'd never got over it.
sure, I had to kill the boy in the car,
Whoa.
the mouse in the car.
Oh, thank God.
I had to kill the mouse in the car with a bottle
What
of
boy
Coke.
in the car?
Paul Walker. It was him, fucking him. I knew it was you.
Did you ever kill a mouse with a bottle of Diet Coke?
I've never killed a mouse.
I've never killed a mouse ever.
I had to, I had
Well,
to
not
kill
that I
him. What was
remember.
gonna do?
What'd you do? Waterboard? Like fucking drink?
I'd give you a
Like the
cunt.
Sprite challenge?
It was still in the trap.
I've had pet
Like
mouse
held and he was
die
like-
on me.
Yeah. Well, this one sort of died too, but it had a look at that there.
See, that's cruel. Like,
Eh? Because Nev just asked why not throw it away. Because you're not living in my wife's world where if I threw him away, partly he'd come back for his belongings.
Did you? Have you?
For the furniture maybe he's put in there. You know, he's got a few drapes up.
he's looking at his deposit back.
You know, the positive shit all over the place.
See, so what happened? A couple of questions. Why do mice shit so much? Because everyone goes, if you see mouse shit, then you know you have a mouse. But I've definitely heard a mouse. Yeah. Maybe it's using the toilet. I don't know. But this
is the season for it because of
it's
all.
starting to get cold.
Tis the
No,
season.
because it's Halloween. Tis the season.
Yeah.
Because it's Halloween and people put a load of food for them on their front doorstep, aka carved pumpkins.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? The pumpkins?
Well, pumpkins you're just putting out a big fucking bowl of food for them. Do you ever look inside your pumpkin and you'll find wee black dots? That's not stones, by.
If I was a mouse, yeah, I'd like that.
Yeah,
Big juicy pumpkin.
Yeah.
that's why you'll see.
Why do you make it sound so dirty?
Anybody with sense has the pumpkins outdoor not carved, because you wouldn't open it for them because that's
Oh,
Because they walk in the wee door. Like in the Goonies when they're in that cave.
yeah.
yeah.
Where you going?
What?
There's that one mouse.
Oh, yeah, do the face. That makes it better.
See the face there, Taylor?
Do the face again, Taylor. Just out.
Oh, why?
Well, I'll give you a feed line. I'm going to take care of you now. You're going to live with me now. What kind of chocolate does he eat? I remember,
Baby.
Oh, that wasn't the Goonies. That was something else.
Wasn't he eating baby?
Baby, that one, yeah.
Yeah,
how he
that's
said
what I
it.
tried to say. Alrighty.
Cancel before you started. Fair play. Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah.
But
If you're ever going to get cancelled, it's going to be here.
you can't get cancelled when you're self-employed. What was I going to say about fucking mice and spiders and shit?
Your dad and the
The dad story, yeah.
So Paddy-
right? So Paddy puts out a whole fucking thing of poison. Mm-hmm. And apparently this stuff is like crack to the mice, so the mouse has a wee bite and goes, "Oh, that's lovely," right? And he's rattling, but it has to eat like the whole bowl, right? Because my dad's watching it, going like, he wasn't like that. Oh my god! Jesus, that mouse gonna explode. He was me and my dad were watching like that. I was cleaning my rifle at the time.
Your fencing sword.
Yeah, my rapier.
Rapier.
Uh,
It's not a rapier.
It is a rapier. It's the wee pointy sword.
No.
That one.
No.
I think it's something else.
Nev, get me
it
that.
something else?
Nev,
A
I'll check it
cutlass?
out for it's a fencing sword. It's called something else. Is it a cutlass?
No, a cutlass
it's
is a parrot sword. You're talking to me about fucking swords.
It's not rapier. It's there's some fucking word. Some
It's a
weird
rapier.
word.
Sword?
Maybe it is rapier.
Yeah, maybe it is a sword. Is it
It
sword?
might be a sword. No, I thought there was a
Big
there was a
knife.
quiz question
offense.
one time. Maybe it is rapier. I don't know.
Root beer. Oh, right.
No.
Saber.
Maybe it's a saber. Could be.
Maybe.
Anyway, me and my dad are watching this mouse get fucking. The mouse died. There we go.
Did you watch him die?
No. So it was the worst thing. So the mouse eating all the poison, right? And then my dad was like, "I can't watch this. It was taking too long." He's like, "This is cruel. I'll put a trap out." So, and this is how addicted to the fucking thing. My dad walked in with a mouse trap set up beside it, and the mouse was like, "Cheers, lad." It just kept eating. But the wee mouse trap had like, there's something in the mouse trap that was way more like fucking catnip for mice nips. No, that's them things. No. But the wee mouse starts walking over towards the trap because it had already eaten so much poison. It was like staggering. Right? Do you know, like in cartoons when hiccups and bubbles comes out because it's drunk? It was like that. And it was walking towards the thing, and this is maybe 2 hours into trying to catch this fucking mouse. And as it got right to the trap, my dad, because he doesn't like seeing animals die, just went, "Run, you stupid cunt!" And it didn't. Went right in the trap. I think the trap went about 3 feet in the air. And we were both just like, I can't believe we just fucking did that. Yeah. Felt awful.
On day 4 of the 5 days catching the mice, the 4th day when I lifted it scared the shit out of me because it was still moving.
Ugh.
I know. And then again, I thought, I don't have a Diet Coke bottle at hand.
So you bludgeoned it with a Diet Coke bottle?
first
Empty or full?
The first one. It was a bit there just to give it a wee bit of weight at the end.
And how big was the bottle? We're talking 2 litre or?
No, just a wee 5 litre.
Just some.
But so then the fourth one that was kind of. This is the thing. I don't know because it plays with your head. It fucks with your mind because he was still alive, and I just dumped him in the bin with his 4 dead
Okay.
brothers.
You didn't even hold funerals?
Well, you see, I thought then if he's in there, he can hold a funeral for
No.
the 4 by burying
I've
them in
held
the
so
food
many
waste.
mice and goldfish funerals. I don't know how to throw them in the bin.
Also,
Well,
do you know?
Listen,
Do you know
yeah,
that?
just like
Do you remember that documentary you watched about the woman who survived the shooting at the Holocaust? Imagine being that mouse landing in a bin full of dead mice. He's on a mouse documentary now, years from now.
Where have we gone?
Do you hear those people? I decided to fall before I hit the bullets go.
But
That's
I mean, you see, that was bad.
Was that too bad?
Might have been, maybe.
Is it the anniversary or anything? Is it?
Probably.
I think it always is.
Always is, yeah.
Never forget.
Should always be.
Imagine though being
But
dumped in a bin full of dead mice.
I kind of had like ulterior motives because I kind of hoped that it'd be gasping to get out of the bin. So when Emer would go and put food on it, it would jump
out of there.
But he didn't. No, he held a wee wake and just must have.
So they've been, but they're just in your shed. They haven't been in the house yet.
No, not in the house. No, they were just. I knew he was in the shed because it's. Oh, actually, the first time how it happened, there's nothing worse than being in the shed of truth. Maybe having consumed your herbal vitamins.
Right.
And you're watching TV, and out of the corner of your eye, you see a wee tiny paw reaching. So I had a bag of.
Oh, we didn't like in the cinema.
This is
Like-
exactly what happened.
Like a mouse, I guess.
I had a bag of nuts. I had a bag of nuts for feeding birds, right?
Right.
Because I like to help them.
Yeah.
And I had it sealed at the top, but the wee fucker had like chewed a hole in the bottom. So this was obviously must have been his supply for I don't know how long, because there was loads of nuts have been missing. So I'm sitting watching, and in the corner of my eye, I was like, did a fucking mouse just take a nut out of that bag? Right? And then you don't know.
Slow grab or
Slow grab, like, right? And I was
Trying
like,
to
no.
chew it dead soft though.
And right, but here's the thing.
the crunch is too loud.
Say the mouse was on top of that fucking fingers down
Some
on the
other mouse
ground,
like, hey, white girl, I'm trying to watch the movie.
down on the ground behind that on the floor. When I pulled out a box, there was just this wee mound of peanut shells.
Yeah.
Where he'd obviously been picking a wee nut, going down there, stoned as fuck, peeling off the skin, just putting it on his wee pile and eating it.
Can I ask you something?
What?
If you were a mouse
Yeah,
and lived in your shed,
yeah.
you'd do this. Would you be?
I would eat my own nuts.
Jesus.
It'd be pretty.
That's good weed if you're chewing your own balls.
Couldn't
Couldn't help but starving.
And I mean, he's pretty smart if he's slow grabbing.
It was the slow grab.
I
yeah.
like that.
But I don't
Maybe
know.
you
if-
have
I
to
don't
let
know
him
if it
stay,
was-
Mr.
I don't know if
Jangles.
it was, I don't know if it was slow grabbing out of stealth or
Yeah, I think it's-
stoned.
Yeah, it could be
He's
both.
like, where is
He's got the munchies.
Yeah.
But it's the wee mound, and I mean
Yeah.
a mound, like a wee tiny mound of shells.
I remember-
He's neat and
Very
tidy.
neat. And a wee pile of,
In
pile of
fact,
shit beside
he
the
should-
mound.
he's a lovely house guest,
Yeah.
if you think about it.
That's like
But he's
remember
in your
deep sea
bin now,
diving
isn't
helmet. That's why I was eating crisps. Just imagine the mouse like that. Still watching the movie.
Like, as I
love this.
As I was catching these ones each day,
You
by
want
the, time I
Ratatouille.
by the time I got to the third day and the third mouse, I thought, am I fucking attracting them in?
Yeah.
And then somebody was like, no, if you're
They might
catching
be
them,
fucking.
if you're catching them, they're in there. And I thought, okay, I'll try it again. Next day, sure as fuck, another one. I was like, oh, this is getting fucking.
Can you mouse proof the shed now? That like, can you just? Why don't you hang the dead mice up as a warning?
I thought, well,
Do you ever see Universal Soldier?
because I've been doing.
You make a wee necklace with mouse ears.
No.
See, I've
what I mean?
already been
But like,
because of my Red Dead.
well, I shoot him in the head. Like,
Because of my Red Dead training,
Uh-huh.
I'm thinking I skin these fucking things. Create like a wee blanket for myself and thing, and like if
fuck, it would take some amount of mice to create a blanket for you.
Crochet.
You fucking, how many fucking mice? Like,
listen, I can if I call me a
write
mouse.
in if you send us a message.
It's like, guess
how
the-
many mice you think it would
Guess
take
the
to
sweets
cover
in the
him?
jar. Guess the sweets. Guess how many mice will take to cover yums.
Fucking mouse blanket. You'd be there all fucking winter.
The way things were going, I thought, fuck, I'm gonna have enough here. Fucking every fucking day there was another mouse to caught. But no, I've set the trap now this last week and there's been none. So I'm
Okay.
alright. See what that's he's gone.
I can picture you doing it.
And tail out.
Right.
Sometimes so it's like a wee frill.
Wee glasses, no one. And the mice are like, get out!
Frilly cuffs of all the tails.
Oh my god.
Elizabeth.
This
This is so weird, isn't it?
It's just like, I mean, to me, I can't stop thinking about how clever that mouse was, and you should have just become friends with it.
I
Yeah.
wanted to become friends with, right? But then I'm living with a fucking.
Do you know a
psycho.
mouse is just a squirrel that doesn't have a fucking
Listen,
dress
I
on?
was talking to her. You know what I mean? Me and him were talking like fuck. I was fine.
He
with
was
him.
keeping a neat pile of peanuts.
He was
and he
keeping the
was
peanuts,
being
and
quiet.
To be honest with you, I mean, my eyes, I thought he's probably taking, he's getting rid of the cobwebs from me.
He's
You know,
probably,
as he moves about, he's taking cobwebs down. Fair play. to him.
yeah, looked up to you, the man who fed him. God.
Like, the thing is, I recently got the shed kind of insulated, so there's like a roof on, not a roof, but like a ceiling.
Okay.
And then there's a gap at either end that my dad was supposed to finish off,
Okay.
but do rightly.
aye.
So I do believe they were living up there. Completely.
So who was
And
there
just having a big
first?
old mouse orgy.
Just riding like fuck, and then coming down for munchies. Just
Well, you would be if you're doing that much riding. You'd be hungry. Like,
well, if you see the amount of peanuts that we can't at, I could definitely.
motherfucker need that
yeah.
protein.
Yeah. So
So technically, were the mice there first?
no, no, we built the
I
shed up
mean-
from nothing. There was nothing. Yeah, there's nobody
They
there.
built that shit on rock and roll.
Yeah.
And a mouse city, apparently.
And rock and roll and tinfoil.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you like?
Anyways, that
Maybe
was
get
my,
a cat.
Yeah.
No. That would be abuse.
Cats would love it.
Cat would love it.
No, the cat would not love it.
Imagine a
Our
stone
cat
cat.
used to.
No.
Imagine
cat
you're
used to
sitting.
catch all the
Imagine
rats.
you're sitting
That's
watching.
a cat.
Imagine you're sitting watching TV and a mouse's wee hand comes out to eat a peanut, and then the cat slowly grabs the mouse.
It just goes,
Yeah, it's okay, man.
just don't do that, so I don't have to catch you.
No. It would be. I would love that if I could guarantee it just stayed in the shed.
Yeah.
And Ruby didn't see it.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, just.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. I see what you mean.
Yeah. That's not fair in a cat. That's abuse.
Oh.
Would be handy for catching mice in the ceiling though. Just
Would swing
sweeping it
around,
around. Mouse.
Ruby, you mean? Or?
No,
Oh,
just let Ruby swing the cat. Let her fucking do it. See what happens. Fuck, it's a cat. The devil's pet. Walking around showing everybody their buttholes. You think you are me?
Don't chat. I have a wee three-legged herd that comes past me, and
Three-legged cat.
and he just annoys me. Because I feel that's exactly what happens, and I feel guilty because he's a disabled cat. But the cunt doesn't bring his blue badge, so fuck him. I don't let him park in my house.
There's so much going on here.
I don't know what's happening.
I'm overstimulated.
This is so.
There's so many jokes. So many jokes.
Start with the pussy once.
No, I wasn't going to go. I wasn't even going to go dirty. I was going to go. Do you think whenever the cat lost one of its legs, it went meow? You know what I mean? Like, it's I'm sure I could tell you a tale.
Oh.
No, I actually don't have that many jokes at all.
Oh,
There you go. It was two. It was two jokes, and neither one of them was funny.
They were.
Thank you.
Is that what you're here for now? Just to burst his ego? Is that what it is? Or?
That's what you're here for.
Yeah.
She's here to make a fucking dinner.
Oh, I had that machine right now.
Oh, lovely. Yeah. Where's the tens? Did you?
I'm scared.
I'm just wiping.
I'm just a mouse. Shut up.
It actually, the tens machine went down really well. Maybe not with Mike,
Yeah.
but with our listeners. They thought
I'm glad.
the power you had was quite appreciated.
It was a very strange experience because it didn't feel like it.
Because you had to shut up. Or
You know you're in Ireland now, bitch.
please.
You're in DUP territory.
Everyone's been so nice to me.
Did you
Please
have a
don't
saucer of
change.
milk with that there? Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah. You're sitting in the back seat of the Audi on the way home. You're fucking.
It's very comfy
What
back there.
back seat?
Exactly. Exactly. It was a metaphor. Or a simile. I don't know. Who fucking knows?
it was one of them
Three-legged cat. I one time saw my cousin try and catch a mouse with a pint glass and a penknife. It did not work.
Pen knife.
Yeah, no, those little fold-out pocket
Swiss
knives.
Army knife.
Why was he?
Because he was
Okay.
real drunk. He was like, I'll get the buff.
And the reason he couldn't get it because he had the screwdriver part out. You know what I mean? It wasn't working.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what went wrong. Wasn't a grown man with a pint glass and a fucking
What?
pocket knife.
So what happened?
Oh, the mouse just like laughed at him. Fucking, like, as you could see, the mouse was like,
What are you doing, man?
I'm gonna... Yeah, that's a harp glass.
He went
I
this
don't
way.
drink harp.
He's really
Have you ever played the game Mousetrap?
What are you supposed to do? I don't know what I like, because I genuinely. Well, no, I think my apartment's falling apart now that I don't think any animals are going to live there anymore. But a wee mouse, I don't. What's the problem with it? Is because the shit everywhere? They're not. They spread germs.
Well,
They're
they
not
can,
like.
they can chew through like.
It's the
Wires
cables
and
and
shit.
stuff like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
but I didn't mind. When Mr. Bojangles was up my shoulder, or not my shoulder, but behind me, I thought, yeah.
I was gonna say if he's chill on your shoulder and you're throwing him in the bin, that's rough.
no.
Remember we
You
saw
see,
that.
the problem was I thought the first one I caught was him,
Oh
and then as the second and third, I thought, oh fuck, I don't know which one it was.
yeah.
Aye.
So ripping.
Mr. Bojangles.
Because I would have had a funeral for Bojangles, but I wasn't going to arrest the fucking freeloaders,
Yeah.
squatting the cunts.
Take him to Mousefield, boss. Taking him to Mousefield. Mr. Bojangles, 42 years old now. Because he touched John Coffey. I don't know which character I'm playing. Or even if it's in the right movie.
It is John Coffey. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Are you John Coffey in this whole story?
Yes.
You leave a light on, please, boss.
Blue balls.
I'm afraid of bumping into myself in the dark. That sounded worse than I meant this.
Yeah.
Sorry, really bad. I didn't mean it. Why do I keep doing that?
I don't know.
He's got everything. Super cats.
You do bring out quite a feminine side in him, Tiller.
Because you can fucking punch harder than I'm the girl in this relationship.
Yes.
Was it domestic abuse scenario?
No, it was a at a what do you call it? An arcade scenario.
Did we not talk about this last week? Did we talk about this?
You know those punching. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she had one of those.
I was trying to impress her and I was like, oh, boxing, doof. And then Taylor was like, oh, didn't even take her handbag off and smacked it harder than I did. And I wasn't being like,
Twice.
Yeah.
You were trying to show.
I was really trying. I didn't throw my shoulder.
I even made this noise like.
I shouted, oos. Oos! Like that.
Yeah.
You get back to the training, boy.
Fucking Australians are scary, but I don't like it. Well, I don't. So because we had a rat one time whenever I was in when I was in uni. He told the cops were smoking weed. No, genuinely, the way we had moved into this house and I looked into the backyard, and so the girls who lived there before us had a pet rabbit, but they were students, so they didn't look after the rabbit. So the rabbit died, and they just left the fucking dead body in the hutch. And then rats being rats were like, fucking, I'll have a pipe.
Delicious.
Giddy up. That's good in here. Like,
And I remember looking in the backyard. I'd moved in before the rest of the guys, and I was not the alpha of the group. So I saw this. But Connor, this rat was fucking like, if this thing was wearing a dressing gown and had 4 turtles with it, you wouldn't have been surprised. You know what I mean? It was fucking giant, and it didn't scurry. It was like walking down, like had a paper and all. Right. And I remember like seeing it run straight into one of the pipes in the house. I immediately started putting, like, I was like, what is heavy to put in the toilet? Because I don't know why I thought a rat would be
you
all
took a shit.
like fuck no. I didn't shite in that house for 3 weeks. And I remember like phoning the landlord and being like, there's a rat that has just crawled into the house, and he's like, we've rat proofed the place, there's no way. And what he'd done was put 2 plastic bags in the pipe. So the rat clearly went but I remember the landlord going, oh, he's probably just passing through. And I was like, oh, I had a backpack and a map. Yeah, fucking. Yeah.
He was only looking directions.
Fucking German backpacker rat. It's like, I'm trying to find Ungiven, yeah? Like, yeah, fucking dickhead. Didn't sleep for weeks.
Did you ever see it again?
Never saw it again. And it was one of those situations where if we'd have caught it, it would have been worse.
Yeah.
Because I know for a fact it would have, like, it would have been just like, it wouldn't have died. It should have been. You could have caught that thing in a bear trap. And it would have been like.
I'm
Pulls
even
out
getting
its own
shit.
katana. I think it's going through his paper bags.
Yeah. Rat just turned up at the party, played Wonderwall for all the girls. It's fucking weird as fuck. Oh.
I don't know if I could even get rid of a rat that's caught in the. You know, I found it hard with the mice. I was like.
See, but that's why you need it, like, yeah, a cat or a dog, because they'll fuck a mouse and a rat up, wouldn't they?
We would love, because we looked about therapy dogs and stuff for Ruby. We'd love, but she's such a phobia of them. It will be abuse to the animal. Like, it wouldn't be fair.
There's one of my friend's dads. So this is again in the more of the rural areas. It was a birthday party, so we're in kind of the bush area, and a giant rat had just run up, and 2 of the dads, so Australian. I think this took me a while to get over. One of them just said, got it, stomped on its head, but held it down, and the other one just kicked it, and it just, in front of all the kids. And then they just wiped their pants off and went back to the party.
World's worst pinata.
In my head, I'm going, that's a fucking PTSD from that.
That is fucking pretty gross.
Yep.
The Australians are built different.
Well, I've told you the story of my mate that his dad took him out shooting, and he shot a wood pigeon and it didn't die, and he was like, I'm gonna break its wee neck here. It's the most humane thing to do. And my friend said his dad was showing him what to do. He's like, so you just place your finger and thumb around the neck. You're just gonna snap its wee neck there. It won't feel a thing. And he said he went and ripped its head off and then poked on it. My mate was like, never went shooting again. The time my dad, I've told this story before. My dad bought me a BB gun, right, and it was the one from Home Alone, right. You could cut you in like.
Oh, fucking Wild Wild West job.
Yeah, and I was lying in bed one day. My dad came into my room with like holding it like that. He was like, "Fucking take that." I was like, "What happened?" He was like, "Right." So I was just firing a BB gun in the back garden, right? I was like, "You're 52." And there was a wee bird up on the phone line, and I just shot, and I didn't mean to hit it, and it fucking, and he was like, and I was like, "Where's it now?" He's like, "I had to put it in the bin," and I was like, "Is it dead?" He was like, "Aye," and then he was like, "Come here to show you what happened," and he took me outside, and he was like, and he went, and it was just like, all it did was, and then another bird fell, and he was like, "Fuck's sake." Now, when the man went and tried to shoot things, couldn't hit a fucking thing, right? But he could just blind shoot a fucking sparrow.
Pull!
I did, I swear to God, he once took me shooting and he had a shotgun and I was firing the clay pigeons off, right? So we're like, poof, and then I shot the gun a couple of times. And a seagull, like, now we used to go shooting at it it was just a dump, like not a full landfill, but you're like, this is just waste ground.
Was this after the fox hunt or? No? I just wanted
Oh, you're doing the working class thing again?
Yeah.
Because I straight away was like, what's a fox hunt? Obviously, would take you to know. You with the horns. Let's go, mummy.
They're my children.
Let's go get another fox. I'm dying to make a blanket to go with my mouse.
They are.
Through.
Never call my children that again.
I would never call your children anything apart from my unofficial nieces. So don't make it weird, cunt. Right. But my dad was like trying to. This massive seagull comes over, and my dad was like, "Watch this, son." And I remember he fucking clicked the gun and went, and like looked at me, and the seagull was like. And he was like, fucking. And I was just like, what the and I remember it turned round slow. What's this fucking dickhead doing?
Seagull's like,
Then my dad's running down the field shouting, fix bayonets. Like, couldn't hit a fucking. He shot a cow shit one time. I was about his confirmed kill. A shit, just a massive poo. And that was
I
about
thought the cow shed, and I was like, fuck, that's a big target.
Cows don't own sheds. You don't. Forgot that there was wee sheds of cows. Just
Yeah,
no,
okay.
it was a shed.
Shed.
Cow shed. And then we ate it for dinner because we were so working class. We took it home. One confirmed kill, mama. Gonna make some stew with that.
Pluck that bitch.
Yeah. That's disgusting.
Sounded so wrong, isn't it?
Have we done an hour yet? That's an hour, is it? That's fucking over, is it?
Well, time flies when you're having fun.
Jesus, time flies when you're talking about killing animals.
It's
Right enough,
traumatizing.
it's been a classic episode.
Bloodthirsty bloodshed.
If you're from the RSPCA and you'd like to use this as
Well,
what not to do to animals,
But I know, but with mice, it doesn't matter.
no man.
They still
It
class-
matters.
I know what matters to us. We're nice people, but like you know,
Yeah. Humane.
to the wider society, I don't think they fall under animal. They're still just rodents.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know.
And just be thankful you don't have
All
bats.
God's creatures are living. Flies, maggots. You're supposed to let them all live.
yeah.
Yeah, you can't call them maggots anymore.
Oh, that's true.
What do you call them?
Homosexuals.
I didn't want to.
On that note, see you later. All the best. Thanks for listening.
Okay.